What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So, just recently, Motorola announced their latest Razr flagship of 2024, being the Razr Plus, with a ton of upgrades, specifically on the exterior display, growing even larger, and we just got it in-house in that new green colorway. I want to go ahead and unbox it and show you guys what this spring green colorway looks like, that new exterior display, and a quick walkthrough. We're going to do a ton of hands-on and spec bump breakdown later in another video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel to get all of those alerts. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So as you saw in that intro, the packaging looks very familiar to last year. Not too descriptive, but just let you know it comes with the Motorola Razr Plus 2024, Type-C USB cable, guides, and a SIM tool. You have all your information on the bottom here. This is the 12 plus 256 gigabyte variant, so 12 gigs of RAM and 250 gigs of storage. For some reason this one looks already tore on that side, but let's take a look at this together. So nothing in the lid. You have all of your reading materials and charging cable right here. It says plastic free, recyclable soy ink. And then do not remove the pre-installed screen protector as it will damage the display. Always pretty funny to see these on foldables. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull this baby off and open it up and see exactly what this baby looks like. So here you go. Without even seeing the back or the cover display yet, you can see it looks very similar to last year's. If you catch the light just right, you can see that crease, but it's not really bad at all. And then here is that, or I really like this color here, that new spring green colorway and that cover display with those new cameras. I gotta say, I like the textured back and I really do like this green colorway. Let me go ahead and power this on. You do have your power button on the right hand side along with the volume rockers right there, your USB-C charging port, your speakers, your SIM card slot. Yes, it still has a physical SIM, and that hinge. And right off the bat, feeling this, it does feel much nicer to actually open and fling around. So let's set this down for a second. Going back into our pamphlets and everything here, like we said, you are going to have that USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. A little bit of a instruction guide breaking down everything about the device, where your ambient light sensors are, the earpiece, microphone, yada yada yada. Interesting, they call it an air vent over here on the side. You do have NFC, so it's letting you know the touch point is actually under the Motorola logo. And same with the wireless charging area and all of that. Set that down. Here is your typical SIM ejector, nothing special there, and the typical legal, safety, and regulatory information. So let me go ahead and get this all set up so we can take a look at that front display, and we'll be right back. Okay, so the install is still going on, but I do want to show you a couple of the features. Again, without jumping into too spec heavy of a video here, you can see this massive, awesome looking exterior display that really almost goes edge to edge. It is now a 4-inch POLED display. I think it has a 1272 by 1080, so about a 1080p HD resolution, and it does look good. Obviously, Motorola has had some of the best outer displays in the market in recent years on their Razr. This doesn't seem to be any difference. It seems to get plenty bright without having to push too hard. The battery is what I'm very questionable about on foldables. Obviously, to keep it thin, it does sacrifice a little in battery department. It only has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, but we'll see how that goes. As far as these cameras as well, it does have a 50 megapixel f1.7 aperture and a 50 megapixel telephoto f2.0 aperture with basically a 2x optical zoom. I heard they're improved, still probably not the best on a foldable, but it is here nonetheless. Obviously inside on the inner display, where you're going to get a lot of your work done, this is a 6.9-inch display that is also POLED with a 2640 by 1080 resolution. And the refresh rate on both these displays is actually pretty impressive. It is 165 Hertz, so that should be very interesting. In addition to that, it also does have UFS 4.0 storage, so we should have no issues with saving stuff at a reasonable speed. And it is actually pretty light. It's a little over 6 ounces, a little over 6.6 ounces, I believe. And it does come in those 3 colorways. Those, obviously, you see the green here, midnight blue, peach fuzz, and hot pink. 3 are available at Best Buy, with 1 being exclusive, I believe, the peach fuzz on Motorola's website. Don't quote me on that, but those are all the variants you're going to be able to get this year. Jumping into the camera app itself, let's go ahead and say while using the app. And yeah, loads up pretty quick. There is a ton of features now, as you can see here. What's going on, everybody? With the exterior display, you can hold it as a camcorder mode. As you can see right there, it automatically turns into that, where you can use this screen as a touchpad. It's going to be very interesting to play with this. I can't wait to see and do our deeper dive how everything works. Let's jump into settings really quick and see if there's any updates waiting for us at all. Whoops. No updates have been applied. Let's check. Everything looks good, so no day one update on this just yet. You can see it is running Android 14, which brings us to our next point. When you get a Motorola phone, keep in mind they do not have the best track record with timely updates, unfortunately. So if you are hoping to find the latest version of Android on this, you might need to look elsewhere, unfortunately. So just a call out I want you guys to be aware of. But for now, let me know what you guys think. I am going to be using this as my daily driver here for the next couple of days or weeks. And if you're interested in buying it, use that affiliate link down below. We greatly appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And let us know your thoughts in those comments. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.